The Calgary Police Service continues to investigate a targeted double homicide that occurred earlier this week. At approximately 2:15 a.m. on Wednesday, April the 3rd, 2019, police were called to the 2400 block of 37th Avenue Northeast for reports of a shooting. Upon arrival, police found two men suffering from gunshot wounds inside a vehicle. One man was pronounced dead at the scene, and the other was severely injured and later died in hospital. Autopsies by the Office of the Chief Medical Examiner have yet to be fully completed. However, the victims have been identified as Jasdeep Singh, 25 of Calgary, and Japneet MALHI, 22 of Airdrie. We are seeking public assistance to identify a vehicle that was seen in the area at the time of the shooting. The vehicle is described as a dark-colored four-door 2002 to 2006 Nissan Altima with a rear spoiler. Anyone with information about this incident or the whereabouts of this vehicle is asked to call the Calgary Police Service Homicide Tip Line at 403-428-8877. They may also call the Calgary Police Service at 403-266-1234, or they may contact Crime Stoppers anonymously. You can take your questions now.
How are investigators made aware of this suspicious Altima?
Of this suspicious assault? Well, that was obviously, we provide you with a copy of an image. That image was gained through our investigation, through steps that we took in our investigation.
So I'm just wondering if you confirm, so that was a CCTV picture?
Yes, yeah. The one with the headlights on and kind of somewhat blurry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a CCTV.
That was the actual vehicle that we're interested in. Yeah.
And do the deceased have any past record with the police?
These two individuals are victims, and obviously we're their victims, so that's kind of irrelevant at this point. We are going to do a full and thorough investigation and get to a point where we hope to lay charges in this incident.
So these two individuals were targeted. Any indication as to how or why that might have been the case?
No, just through the investigation itself, it's quite obvious that they were targeted. They were seated in the vehicle, and yeah, from our investigation, it's quite obvious it's a targeted incident.
But what about anyone else that may have been in the vehicle at the time? I'm hearing that there may have been a female in the passenger, in one of the seats as well at the time of the incident.
That's information that we cannot confirm at this time.
Were they known to you?
Pardon me?
Sorry, were the victims known to you?
Like I said before, whether they're known to us or not is kind of irrelevant. We're conducting an investigation. It's a double homicide. We want to obtain information from the public, people that know these individuals, people that may know those responsible, and come forward to help us out with the investigation.
Well, I mean, I know that they're victims, obviously, but I mean, it can obviously, change the public's perception of it, or the impression
Right.
that the public might have if
Right.
if it's believed that these individuals were.
Yeah, and it's early on in our investigation as well, so those are, as far as motive, et cetera, those are things that aren't really clear at this time.
And the autopsy is done, or
The autopsies are partially completed. They're completed to the point where we have that the identities of the victims have been confirmed through the autopsy.
Well, what's known so far about what the victims were doing prior to the incident? Were they in one of the? I know it was early in the morning, but were they at one of the businesses earlier?
They were at one of the businesses earlier in the morning.
Was that the perhaps around the hookah bar?
Yeah.
The restaurant.
It's obviously an establishment within that parking lot.
and any confrontation reported over there, or
Pardon me, sir?
any confrontation also did occur over there, or was it direct shooting?
The two individuals were seated in the vehicle at the time of the shooting.
Is there more than one suspect at this time that vehicle drove away?
We don't have suspects at this time, but obviously it's early on in the investigation, and we're looking for the public to come forward to help us with that.
So you don't know how many people jumped in that car as it drove away?
We have We have an idea that obviously there is at least one.
And shooting occurred from all the sides or only from the front or the back of the, vehicle?
Those are details of the investigation that, to protect the integrity of the investigation, that we're not at will to release at this point.
Have owners and businesses in that parking lot area there, have they been cooperating with you so far?
Yes, they've been fully cooperative with us, and we appreciate their cooperation.